12 kuud pole sind ma näinud, pole väljas käinud. Here we are, day, I don't know.
Day 70 and try number 5.
Yes. So we managed to start it yesterday.
So started.
Yeah, it's kind of working.
It's not working really great.
Yeah.
At the point when we installed the engine, how many issues did we actually tackle? First was the starter.
Starter, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
we had the ground issues actually. We thought the battery was flat, but actually it was a really shitty ground connection. So we made a new one from the stuff that we had and bolted it straight to the water pump. But it works, man.
Leaking water pump?
Yeah, so the water pump is leaking, but it's a fault that doesn't really affect the driving right now. So we don't care about it for now.
Definitely gonna fix it.
Definitely gonna fix it later on.
First we tried to get
it going.
Yeah, the timing was off as well.
Yeah, then the timing was incorrect. I think the timing was 180 degrees.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
maybe
but
it was. First and fourth lead were mixed up.
Yeah, so that was an issue.
We didn't have good spark either.
Yeah, the spark was shit as well.
Changed the
booster, I don't know how it's called, this electron booster. Then we changed it, then the spark went a little bit better. Yep. Then we actually got it started running one time, but it was running as shit as well.
Yep.
And then we did some research from our friends, and it seems that between the camshafts and the valves, there needs to be a certain amount of space. Yeah. And it was not regulated correctly.
Yeah, we didn't regulate them when we put them on. Should have done it.
Yeah, we should have done it, but I think we somehow missed it. And now we're actually regulating the valves, or the gaps between the valves and the camshafts. And hopefully this should be the last issue to tackle. And then it should run okay-ish.
Yeah, we had some troubles with the brakes.
Ah, yeah, we had troubles with the brakes as well. So one of the brake cylinders, where you get the air out, the bolt here just shred off and broke off. And fortunately, Karl had the exact right one.
Exact right one.
So
I only had one, and it was exactly this one.
So fortunately, Karl had the correct one, and we got it changed.
Yeah, we got brakes.
Meanwhile, actually, Karl had the time to put the interior together. So I think we're gonna put it to a video as well, and time lapse of Karl installing the interior. So
took like, I don't know, 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
All basically because of the wiring.
Yeah, so this looks pretty good as well.
And pretty much everything is working as well.
Oh, nice door lights. That's pretty premium right here. Okay, so I think we'll attach the camera somewhere and get going. We need to regulate the valves, and hopefully we will get a better engine start this time.
Yeah.
So let's get working. The boys are back in the garage. It's the next day and we pushed Karl's Lada out. So straight away we have a small leak going on in here. So
Nothing major.
nothing major, doesn't affect driving.
It's just fresh water.
Yeah, it automatically changes the coolant anyway, so
Yeah.
it's a built-in feature for the
Yeah,
Ladas.
we don't want to use.
Reuse the old coolant,
Yeah.
it goes bad.
So it just flows out from the bottom, and we just pour some new one, fresh one in.
So on a more serious note, from the last time we changed some stuff behind the scenes. So we added a ground wire. So the second one actually now goes to the water pump bracket.
So the engine should have like very good.
Yeah, it should have a really good ground and strap down the battery, of course. So for safe driving.
That ain't going nowhere.
Famous last words.
New brake master cylinder.
And Karl, why did we change that?
Because I had to put in the new shock absorber. And I was messing around over here and I broke off one of these little fittings.
But actually it's a good thing that it broke off. You figured out that it was the wrong one.
Yeah, it was actually for the other model.
Yeah.
For Niva.
And when we installed the new brake lines, it didn't feel correct. And now, through trial and error, we actually found out that it was the wrong one.
Yeah, the fittings had like a bend over here, 90-degree bend.
Yeah.
And the pipes were just like, I don't know, messy.
And I think we also adjusted the timing a little bit. So
Yeah.
from the last start, it still felt off.
It was off, yeah.
It was misfiring a little bit, and we tuned the ignition. Retarded it a bit, and it felt a lot better. Startup was still a little bit funky.
So yeah, we checked the timing again, and we checked this spark as well. So
Distributor,
it should be all in the right place now.
Yeah, should be
And
good
the
to
wires should go in the right cylinders, and it should run smooth.
According to our calculations, it should run really good now.
According to the book.
Yeah. According to all the Lada manuals. Anyway, I guess it's time for a start. Let's see if it fires up.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Almost.
Oh.
Not happening again.
Come on, Karl, you can do it.
Okay, let's try the choke as well. It's running. Something's whistling.
It runs pretty good, man. At
It's
least better than the last time.
It's missing out a bit. Doesn't smoke at all.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Should be
According to my expert knowledge, it sounds pretty good. I think the fixes that we made off camera really helped out, and maybe we should go for a drive now. So let's try it out.
enough. Okay.
Crawl in here. The good old Lada doors, right?
Okay, that's fine.
Get myself strapped in here. So, what do the gauges read? Okay, so it's 4. So
About
basically, whatever, if it's showing on the gauge, then it should be fine.
If there's no red light in the corner here, then it's fine.
So we're good to go.
Yep.
So we're running the hoodless versions like the Americans like to do. It's not really
legal.
It's not really legal here, but I mean, for a quick test drive on the closed streets, right? So it should be fine.
Runs perfect.
Runs pretty good, to be honest.
Yes.
At least comparing to the last time that we rode in it.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, Or we have a slight overflow or a slight spray. Oh yeah, man, it's flowing out real nice. It's fine. We have a lot in the overflow tank, so should be fine.
That makes it worse.
How does the engine feel after the rebuild?
Feels great.
So all the horsepower
Seems so.
drives really nicely, to be honest.
I think we nailed this one.
Yeah, we definitely did. So if you need any Lada engines built, you know where to contact us, and so we'll definitely build you an engine.
Yeah,
But I think there's something wrong with the cap, but
there's something overflowing there, yeah. Probably it's not seated correctly.
yeah.
Not flowing anymore. Probably the radiator is empty.
Probably the radiator is empty. That's the reason, yeah. But it feels great, man.
Yeah.
Really
Runs
nice to
pretty
drive
good.
it again.
Idle's good. Or yeah, it's not like idling on 2000 RPM.
Yeah. You have all the gears. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the 4 gears.
I think the exhaust is leaking a bit.
Yeah, I think it was leaking on the first start as well. All good pressures?
Yep.
Awesome.
The water temperature is,
The normal range as well.
yeah, it's getting near 90. So yeah, I think
the first test is passed, man.
yeah. So just little things to do.
Yeah,
And
just
then we can go and do the MOT, I guess.
yeah.
Need to put the hood on.
Yeah, I guess we need to add the hood as well. Yeah, they will probably not like it.
And they probably won't like the water leak either.
Yeah.
Need to fix that. Yeah, so there's 2 water leaks, like.
Yeah, so we actually have 2 of them. So one is under the car and one is through the cap. But I think the cap should be an easy fix.
I hope so.
So any next plans for the car?
Maybe clean it up from the outside and
Yeah.
inside.
We could use a nice polish.
And then I think we can start think of the air ride system.
Aha! So
Maybe.
you spoiled the news. So we are not planning to buy any kits, but planning to make it all of ourselves. So the air system, okay, we will still buy the airbags, but
Yeah.
all the controlling
Bags
stuff.
and lines and compressors.
Mm-hmm.
But we try to do the controlling system ourselves.
Yeah, that will be an interesting project. Definitely a lot of video material there.
Yeah. Probably sounds easier than it is actually.
Yeah. But the plan is to lay it all on the ground and make it work on the ground, and then we will install it on the car.
Yeah. Because
So-
we don't wanna mess up the season.
Yeah, we don't want to leave it hanging on some jack stands and look at it from a far away distance and say, yeah, it's
Get
cool.
it running when it's winter.
Yeah, cool project, but it will not drive on in the winter. The test drive went really smooth.
Went better than expected.
Yeah,
Because we had so many troubles at first.
There
It was like shaking like crazy. Not misfiring actually. I think what it's called. You can tell us.
yeah,
It was missing.
yeah. It was.
Not firing every cylinder.
I don't know how to call it in English, but the engine wasn't running right. At least it wasn't running. Definitely not that great that it's running right now. So.
So the issue was that the block and the head is machined. So what I read is that if you machine the head and the block, then the camshaft and crankshaft will be closer to each other, and the lag, like chain lag, will be shorter. So that's why you need to
Adjust the timing. Yeah.
adjust the timing a bit earlier than
Mhm.
it used to be, because the chain is like shorter as well.
Yeah, and we didn't account for it, and also the valve caps. I think this was the biggest issue that we had.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Now it's running
Now,
great,
yeah.
and it's ready for the next plans.
No cutting corners. If you do everything properly, it works properly.
That's a discovery. So I think we'll finish on that note, and see you guys next time on the next Lada videos.
Yes.
Awesome.
Don't
Bye-bye.
say- Bye.